to find in town.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's...
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of them. That me? Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
A magical vocation requires a sharpened mind.
So this is where you've been.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Goblins approach! Over here! Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne, yet not all claim. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, but they are not dealt with lightly. Let's hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you are not like my mistrust. Take that!
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I grapple you, see?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see.
It is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Nodded off for a moment there.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on. Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. An early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Master, goblins! Over here! Ingredients are plenty.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It waits on the road ahead.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. We may not die in battle. It's a far cry from being invincible. Let us see what you're made of. And before I forget, hesitation bogs you down, but it needn't. Your journey's just begun. Walk it proudly, and you'll do just fine.
What's this? We're trapped! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard! Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it. Down. I've got hold of the enemy. end. Oh, my thanks to you for resisting. Prepare for battle. See, our foe is unbalanced. Time remain in the capital. Inform them I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrill.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
How curious that none of our... party are archers by vocation.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
We're setting out. Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
No mercy! To think I'd be caught unaware.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Might there be to find in town today?
Some of us get by.
Must be my winter coat.
Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Only an unseasoned trader falters in trying times.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose. I was a tad incautious. 'Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Always sets me